the extraction of the different minerals. One of the minerals that affects us every day here is titanium. Titanium is used in computers, cell phones. Titanium is an alloy used in jet airplanes because it strengthens and the wing and makes it. And that's why when you look out of an airplane, the wing can flex and it's still strong, it doesn't fall apart. So we have a role in we have a connection to this industry and the strategic minerals that are being extracted from Chiapas by multinational corporations. So we need to sort of think about that. Think about how can we reduce whatever it is we're purchasing or the decisions we're making with our pocketbook that contribute to these industries.
And also medical equipment, knees, hips, all kinds of implants.
Thank you very much for those comments. One thing that I would like to mention is that titanium has been identified in some research as a possible carcinogen. The scary part is that titanium is found in things like sunscreen, it's found in toothpaste, and it's found in makeup. So please be careful and please be aware of what you're consuming and what's in it.
Also, the candidate, as I remember, Victoria, correct me if I'm wrong, they don't expect this candidate to win, but they expect this candidate to raise the issues. Is that consistent with your understanding?
Well, at this point, I think because the only option for these indigenous people is we win or we lose our land, the dynamics have changed. So they're definitely in it to win it. They have collected.
They mine, they get royalties. They can just take it off. So I'm assuming that's just going to the government, and the government's just like lining their pockets.
I'm not familiar with the royalty system. Yeah. The royalty system in this country is different than royalty systems in other places. I didn't hear any information about royalty systems in Mexico. Did you remember hearing anything?
No, I don't remember hearing anything about that, but I do remember hearing a lot about corruption and government corruption. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's like a cut for each level of the corruption that happens on the ground.
Because they wouldn't give away their land if there wasn't more in it for them, but I'll say it is for this amount, because they don't know what's coming out of it. So they're going to get royalties. Somebody's going to get royalties. It's obviously not the
probably U.S. corporation.
The U.S. corporation is
the mines, the Canadians and the U.S.
But there's a cut that has to go to.
The people don't get anything but illnesses.
Yeah.
Certainly no one we talk to.
They're forced off their land.
I understand that. I'm just saying.
There's no. Hey, we're going to give you royalties if you leave your land.
I know that. I'm just saying that there are royalties. There's money that's staying within the country. A certain percentage of that is going to stay within the country. But I just wondered what is going on.
Yeah.
What's happening with that money? I'm assuming it's nothing good.
Yeah, I don't think it's anything good, but I think it's a good question. I think it's worth exploring. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah.
One of Trump's executive orders that didn't get a lot of press is the one saying that mining companies in the U.S. can now dump their waste in the coal mining companies can now dump their waste into the streams.
Good. Awesome. Yeah, right. Thank you for sharing. It's great. Good news. Perfect.
Would anyone ever think about, and I know this sounds like a fantasy, to boycott titanium? Because if people are actually getting titanium in their body, isn't it going to give them cancer anyway? So why
that means no cell phone, no TV, no radios, no computers.
Well, what did we use before we had titanium?
So it's necessarily
well, maybe not boycott it altogether, but boycott the ones that we don't need. The mining, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think it's a good idea. I don't know how we practically disrupt this entire system if we're so tied to it in all of our electronics and our toothpaste. I mean, I like toothpaste, and but also I think the time is now. We need to really start thinking about this, and surely we have the scientific capacity to do this, right? We can change the way that we do these things in more creative ways that maybe people haven't thought of before.
Well, social media is a big network. If people thought that they had titanium in their toothpaste, they would read the ingredients more carefully if you put stuff about it.
Yeah, all the time.
Really?
Yeah. Thank you.
Is Newmont mining involved in Chiapas?
So I honestly don't know. Most of the mines in Chiapas are from Canada,
Yeah.
but certainly like the story is not that different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think these are generational changes. I mean, this would be a strategic generational issue to figure out how to stop using strategic minerals that we use every day in our everyday lives.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I can order a pizza on my phone from the living room, right? Like, we certainly can, like, figure out how to take down titanium companies, right? Like, there's capacity. Yeah.
I got a question about the solidarity of the Chiapas people. Like, I've heard of guys in South America started the cell phone, and these people didn't have icebox or anything, but they had cell phones. Is this helping? When you guys traveled around, do you see the cell phone as helping those people, or is it?
Like, as a
positive thing?
connectivity mechanism, or, I'm sorry, I don't
Cell
think I
phone you have in your hand,
Yeah, yeah.
one like in my pocket.
Yeah.
Is that helping those people? Or are they getting cell phones or?
To connect? I honestly don't know. I don't think we talked much about cell phone use.
But we did talk to one of the groups in the Ejidos. They are online. They do have a Facebook page, and so they do realize the power and influence that social media has. They are also very aware of the fact that the more people are aware, the bigger this becomes. And so that is their hope, is that this continues to spread, this awareness and this information. And so they're starting to kind of get into how to make their voice amplified via technology.
In the presentation I heard about the Amazon, it's very cheap. All you need is the tower, you need the batteries inside the cell phone. It's something that if it increases their communication with each other, it would be a #1 help. They could fight the mining problems by talking to each other.
Right. Well, part of the reason why they've built so much momentum right now, especially along the presidential candidates that I mentioned, is because these groups have kind of worked with their own different communities and different groups that they served. As of recently, they've actually come together, seeing that they have a common issue, a common challenge, and a common fight. And that has actually given them even more power and even more strength and even more momentum, which is how they're getting involved in the legal and legislation process at this point. So just to your point, that communication, that coming together has helped them and is building this movement.
Thanks, Abby.